This is the South Dakota Department of Transportation video update on the construction progress of the I-90 Exit 14 project at Spearfish, South Dakota for the week of April 24th. I'm Bryan Lessly. Well, a lot of activity continues north of the bridge as 27th Street is being rebuilt. Work on the new west half of the street lanes has been slowed quite a bit by recent spring rain and snow. The contractor has begun graveling work on these lanes in anticipation of paving. You could expect to see paving machines beginning this week, but with our unsettled weather, this paving work is likely going to be slowed a bit, so we'll have to be patient. Now, there's been some feedback about the road surface connecting the north end of the new bridge with the intersection at the top of the westbound ramps. Lots of potholes here. Now, millings are being used for the temporary road surface, and after rain events, they do tend to develop potholes. Now, the contractor is aware, and he will continue to address future needs here as they develop on this high traffic area. When the local asphalt plants reopen for the summer within the next couple of weeks, this surface will be replaced with temporary asphalt. Well, demolition work is complete on the old bridge to make way for the western half of the new overpass. This bridge was one of the very last to be completed when I-90 was finished across the state of South Dakota back in the mid-1970s, and it had served traffic well for more than 40 years. Incidentally, I-90 is the longest interstate in the United States at more than 3,000 miles in length, and 1/3 of its length lies within the states of Montana and South Dakota. Well, pile driving for the new abutment on the north half of the new bridge is complete, and pile driving on the south half has also begun. Excavating work on the west half of the new retaining wall is also well underway, and at times may necessitate some single-lane closures on Interstate 90, so be aware of this. Well, the paving crews have returned to the site for 2017. The westbound off-ramp and eastbound on-ramps are in the process of being paved to tie into the recently finished approaches. And now along Colorado Boulevard, work continues on paving the raised medians. Rain has slowed this also somewhat. The intersection at 26th Street is still closed for left-turning traffic. Crews are hopeful that they could get this paved this week, but it's beginning to look very unlikely. Once it is paved, it will be a week or two before it is open. Paving is also scheduled on the entrance to White's Canyon Motors, the northwest corner of the 27th Colorado intersection right here, and the sidewalks on 27th south of Colorado. Now, also this note, once these new raised medians are in place, it will change access to the Speedy Mart Pizza Ranch entrance, and also the west entrance to White's Canyon Motors will only be right in and right out only. We'll have more on this in later reports. The DOT is also asking residents of the Rolling Hills and Green Acres subdivisions to use 27th Street to access Colorado Boulevard instead of 26th or Heritage Drive. They're hopeful that this will increase safety while paving crews continue their work. And please continue to be on the lookout for flaggers, construction workers, and equipment adjacent to the roadway. Construction equipment entering and exiting the work zone, as well as suddenly slowing, merging, and stopped traffic. Motorists are also asked to slow down through the work zone. And this reminder, the speed limit on Colorado Boulevard has been reduced to 35 miles per hour during construction. So a heads up here, the Spearfish Police Department will be increasing enforcement in this area. Construction reports for this project can also be found at these following locations as they become available. Our next scheduled update is in 2 weeks.